It was a little milder start this morning with temperatures in the upper 30s and low 40s because we had the winds that were still stirring. Jack Cameron in Waynesboro captured today's sunrise shot, and we throughout the course of the day saw more clouds build in, but we continued our streak of above average temperatures, touching 51 today at the airport. That it will change now as we enter a much colder pattern that'll take us through next week. Right now we're 47 at the airport, 48 there in Madison, 47 in Palmyra, and we've got some upper 40s from Waynesboro to Stanton to Harrisonburg at this hour. Again, those winds are still out of the south or southwesterly wind direction. An Arctic front will cross the region later tonight. Our winds will shift out of the west. You will likely hear the front because the winds will increase, and that will drive that colder air in. Here's a look at Doppler radar. Again, as I say, sometimes the bark is worse than the bite. We don't expect much rain from this. Yes, there could be a light shower, some sprinkles. The ridge tops may see a little change over to some snow, but that's about it. We're actually going to see the skies begin to clear. Earlier this afternoon, there were some showers that worked through the Richmond metro area out across the Delmarva. Now, west of the mountains, it's a different story, and those ridge tops are getting plastered with snow. The Arctic boundary is beginning to cross the Ohio River as we speak. So here's a look at some of the cloudiness that's in place, but we're really not expecting much rain, minimal if that. But we'll start to clear skies out as we get closer toward midnight and beyond, and the winds will increase and the temperatures will plummet. So basically the midnight temperature will be your high for Thursday, as we'll see morning lows down in the mid and low 20s, and with the wind that translates to wind chills pretty much in the teens and even some upper single digits, and that's basically where we're going to hang out. We'll struggle to hit into the low 30s here across the Piedmont of Central Virginia tomorrow, and holding in the upper 20s across the Shenandoah Valley. So it'll feel just like it's in the teens throughout most of the day with those gusty winds, 20, maybe 30 miles an hour, that'll continue throughout the course of our Thursday. So this Arctic air mass, modified in nature, will remain with us, and these are all below average temperatures and even beyond this. Now, the next time frame that we'll watch will be Saturday morning. There is the potential for maybe a little light snow or a snow rain mix in here, and that little bump in the temperatures in the 40s is preceding the next Arctic boundary that'll just reinforce the cold air for Sunday into next week. So here's a look at the European model for Saturday morning. Again, there could be some light snow for a brief time, maybe a little rain snow mix across the Piedmont, and then that will move out. Now the cold air is established on Sunday. The models are indicating that an area of low pressure will develop well off the southeast coast, but there is a question on how much moisture will be moved back inland at this particular time, and the European model has been a little bit more reliable. This would be for eastern Carolinas, southeast Virginia, and the Delmarva, and if it continues to move farther north, portions of the coastal New England and Northeast states. We'll continue to watch that. In the meantime, the door's been open for this Arctic air. You can see the transition of snow well to our west. Right now, Chicago's setting in the teens. Temperatures have dropped some 20 plus degrees over the last 24 hours. So this deep trough will remain in place, and we'll have reinforcing shots that'll basically take us through next week. So this will have some staying power for quite a while. Temperatures tonight then will settle into the mid and low 20s. Again, those gusty winds will make it feel like it's in the teens, even some upper single digits by early tomorrow morning. There's your blast of air that's, again, we're going to remain with us right through the weekend and into next week.
All right, Eric. Thank you.